Hello crafty friends, I have some paper crafting project shares to share with you today. First I'm going to start with my little diorama that I have been working on. I just love the way it turned out. I had these little trees and I put a little clay snowflake that I made on top of it, and I added this little tree embellishment, cabochon, whatever you call it, that I got, I think, from Temu last year. And to the roof, I added the lights here, and I added this big bow with the bell, which I absolutely love. I love the big oversized bow. But in each of these windows, there's little different things. There's this little elf, hi, he says. And then there's a tree. And then over here, here's another little elf. And then there's a puppy. And then, hi, Santa. And then there's his sleigh in Frosty over there. And then in this window is Mom in there baking cookies. See, she's in her apron. And then when you open the front door, there's nothing behind there, but you get the smell of Mom's fresh baked cookies. Did y'all smell it when I opened the door? And then over here, I glittered up the trees because I thought it looked really pretty. This was so much fun to make. I really enjoyed making it and embellishing it and adding the little extra things to it. And I keep it on my desk, my little crafting desk behind me. And now I have some other items to share. These are all for challenges. I'm not going to link them in the description box because I don't want to ruin the surprise of what I send. So what I'm going to do is, before I post this video, I'm going to post the different challenges in the post. I'm going to do a VR for all of the different ones. So I had to do some flat ornaments. She wanted just flat nail ornaments. So I made this pretty white tree and added on these little jimmies and this pretty little sparkly one to the top. So I have that one, and then I have a green one. And these fluff up, which I thought were perfect because when they go in a flat envelope, if they get flattened out, you can just readjust them when you pull them out. And I just added some little lights to this one, and a little star charm to the top, and a simple little gold piece of trim so she can hang it. And then next I made an ATC, and I made it into a shaker. You can see it has a bunch of butterflies inside of it. They're so cute, and she likes butterflies, so I added a bunch of butterflies, and she likes flowers. So to this middle piece, I did some pretty flowers. And then on here, I just added a little pearl, a little jimmy, and a bow. She also likes bows. So I thought this one was really cute. And then my favorite one is this one. So she wanted a circle ATC for her challenge. So I did bows, and then I did this really pretty flat back here, as you can see. And I wanted to do something creative, so I made it light up. Ta-da! Isn't that so cute? I just love the way it turned out. So I'll put my information and stuff on the back, and this will be her super fun ATC. But that's all I have in paper craft shares. I'm going to share some stuff that I'm working on, some miniature things that I'm working on as well, in another video coming up soon. And I hope that you guys have a really, really great weekend. Bye-bye.